In 5 minutes on BBC Two, we're off to the Crucible for more world snooker. This is BBC Scotland on 2. Now a party election broadcast by the Scottish National Party.
2 weeks ago, the SNP broadcast this film, which expressed my belief of what we can achieve in an independent Scotland. I spoke of the need to overcome our fear and find the courage to determine the course of our own lives. Tonight, we are going to repeat the film because we think its message is vital for our future.
The greatest fight of all has been the fight against fear. Fear that eats the soul of every human being, no matter where or when. The fear of poverty, the fear of failure, the fear of being left on a scrap heap unloved and unwanted. Left without even a voice that can be heard. Left without dignity. And as we reach the birth of a new century, we look out onto this violent, greedy and corrupt world and wonder where we are and what we can do, for we feel we have lost control. But those of us who live in Scotland have a choice, for we can stand up as a people and say stop. We have a natural humanity and common sense. We have industry, ingenuity, and a sense of humour that are surely worth something. We want democracy, not division. Cooperation, not aggression. Acceptance, not prejudice. Love, not fear.
Soon it will be a new century, a time for change, a time to choose a new future, a future full of hope and achievement. We can make that change. We can make Scotland our country. A country that welcomes the stranger, that gives opportunity to its citizens, great for the young to grow up in, great for its people to live in, and great in its contribution to the world.
That Scotland would be the 8th richest country in the world. A Scotland in which could thrive a society that has humanity and compassion at its heart. Where the belief is in social justice for all. A society where we will banish the weapons of mass destruction that sit on our lawns. A society in which we will never allow poverty or homelessness for any of our people.
How do we make this country anew? First, we must do it ourselves. We must have the courage to choose our own future, to change our politics, not just our leaders. We can make that change. At Westminster, it takes hundreds of MPs to change anything. But in Scotland, it takes only 37. 37 SNP MPs. Then we can begin to make our future together.
A future we can all believe in and our children can grow in, free from fear and violence. Free to grow as individuals without prejudice. Free to grow in an age of hope and potential. That kind of future can be created by our choice. We can wrap ourselves in a blanket of fear, or we can embrace our inherent goodness and find purpose in who we are. Can we make a difference? We have the strength. We have the talent. We have the wealth. Can we find the courage? Looking on the face of a child, the innocence, the hope, the capacity for love. We know in our hearts there is only one answer. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
That was a party election broadcast by the Scottish National Party.